All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little bit of problem solving with linear inequalities. So this is the third day we're going to be working on this. So let's look at our first example. Here it says an interior decorator is going to remodel a kitchen. The wall above the stove and the counter is going to be redone as shown. The owners can spend $420 or less. Write a linear inequality and graph the solutions. What are three possible prices for the wallpaper and the tiles? So what we're going to do first is designate. So we're going to have two variables. We're going to have X and Y. I'm going to say X is tile and Y is paper, because those are the two different types of materials they need. So then I'm going to go ahead and designate that tile. If you look here, it's 12 feet or 12 square feet, while the paper is 24 square feet. So the way we will set this up is 12x plus 24y, and then we have 420 over here. So 420 is the max that they can spend. So they can spend 420 or less. So it'd have to be less than or equal to $420. So this equation, when we graph it, 12x plus 24y, so 12x, oops, I always forget to do that. So 12x plus 24y is less than or equal to $420. So of course we're going to have to zoom so we can see this here. I'm hoping that's good. So what I want to talk about here is the different possibilities or different outcomes that we can have. So like I'm going to find some decent points on this graph. So like right here, this point is 5, 15. So in other words, they can spend for X, which is the tile, they can spend $5 on tile or per square foot, and then $15 per wallpaper, which is kind of steep if you ask me. But then you can also go down here and we have 25, 5, plus anything in between, anything that's in the shaded region, they can do 15 and 5. Here, this can be 5, 10. So there's all kinds of different combinations of prices that they can use to help them wallpaper or tile the area that they're looking to do. All right, here's another one. So it says a truck can carry no more than 6,400 pounds. It's being used to transport refrigerators and upright pianos. Each refrigerator weighs 250 pounds. Each piano weighs 475 pounds. Write and graph an inequality to show how many refrigerators and how many, pianos the truck can carry. So that's the first part. So we're actually going to do the same thing. We're going to designate X and Y. I'm going to make X, because it's listed first, the refrigerators. And then I'm going to make Y the pianos. Okay? Now the refrigerators weigh 250 pounds while the piano is 475. So I'll set this up as 250X plus 475Y. And then we have 6,400 over here. So we need to figure out what symbol we're going to use. Can it weigh 6,400? Yes. So you can include an equal sign. Can it be less than, but can it go over? No. So it has to be less than or equal to 6,400. So this inequality would represent that situation. The next thing it says, will 12 refrigerators and 8 pianos overload the truck? So then what we're going to do is substitute 250 times 12 plus 475 times 8. And we'll see if this inequality is true. So 250 times 12 is 3,000 plus 3,800. When I add that together, I get 6,800. That is not less than 6,400. So in this case, they would not work. Or it would overload, I guess is what the question is asking. Yes, it will overload. So if we were to graph it, that point, 12.8, would not be in the shaded region. All right, here's another one. A student with 2 summer jobs earns $10 per hour at a cafe, $8 per hour to market. The student would like to earn at least $800 per month. Write and graph an inequality to represent the situation. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to designate X and Y. I don't know why I did that out of habit, I guess. And Y. So here we have, I'm going to designate the X as cafe and Y would be the market. So the cafe is $10 while the market is $8. Notice all I'm doing is organizing, pulling out the information from here. So then I would write this as 10X plus 8Y. And we want to know, he wants to earn at least $800. So can he earn more then? Absolutely, but he wants to have at least $800. From here, we could graph it and all of that, but I'm not going to worry about that because we can do this on Desmos. So it's super cool like that. Password for your homework tomorrow. Let's go with equal. E-Q-U-A-L, all lowercase.